Your Excellency, the Minister of Health, Dr. Tawfiq al-Rabi'a, respected deputies and department officials, it is my great honor to be presenting in front of you today. Can I do it again?
Yeah, sure. You can give it another go.
Okay. I'll do the one pose.
Breathe, inhale, yes.
Okay. Your Excellency, Minister of Health, Dr. Tawfiq al-Rabi'a, respected deputies and department officials, it is with great honor that I present in front of you today. I'm here to join my voice with yours in our country's persevering efforts to eradicate smoking behaviors in the country. As the Ministry of Health is heading towards its health, I feel very nervous, to be honest.
No, I'm here to join my voice with yours. That is so good. It's exactly what I've been lecturing about with finding something, the opposition. That is textbook. I love that. You're fine. Just don't look at Alec, because I know he scares people.
Okay.
Everyone's afraid of dentists.
I could draw back on the mustache.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Your Excellency, the Minister of Health, Dr. Tawfiq al-Rabi'a, respected deputies and department officials, it is my great honor to be presenting in front of you today. I'm here to join my voice with yours in our country's persevering efforts to combat smoking behaviors in our country. As the ministry is heading towards its health education campaign, I would like to ask you to consider something. How many smokers have you met that don't know smoking is harmful? I'm glad to say that it's almost zero. Yet, in Saudi Arabia, 71 men die of tobacco use every week. This means there is a gap between what smokers know and what they actually do. In our last tobacco use survey in 2013, we had 5 million smokers. This number is predicted to be 10 million in 2020. I propose reallocating our funds from the anti-smoking health education campaign towards building the capacity of the ministry's existing smoking cessation clinics. I intend to support my proposal by drawing from my expertise in health communication and bringing health communication theory to the table. And then I will point out the current gaps that we have, and lastly, we will see together what evidence-based practice says. So let me start by laying the foundation of what we have already done. So Saudi Arabia has started in 1983 by banning smoking in advertisement and from our ministry and government buildings. Then in 1997, we had a 50% increase in our taxation on tobacco. Fast forward to 2007, the Ministry of Health established an anti-smoking committee, which stemmed our current tobacco control program. 2010, universities and airports banned smoking within their premises, and we established a minimum age for purchasing tobacco. Today, 2007, we're starting our 100% increase in taxes on tobacco. Throughout the 2000s, Saudi Arabia has worked on producing a body of research, international surveys, guidelines, and trainings of healthcare providers. The program has also established static and mobile clinics that serve those wanting to quit smoking. The clinics provide services as health education, counseling, medication, and nicotine replacement therapy. This is all for free. Furthermore, we also have the national hotline, which is 937, where that facilitates referrals to these clinics. So, now back to my point. Why should we reallocate the funds from the health education campaign to these clinics? The answer is simply knowledge does not equal health behavior change. And this is what health communication theory tells us. It tells us that people need more than just knowledge to change their behavior. They need skills, they need confidence, as well as a supportive environment that will help them to stop smoking. Theory also informs us that the best way is for the ministry to meet smokers at where they're at from quitting. So that encompasses people that have never thought about quitting, people that have just started to, and people that are willing to. We should also extend our hand to people that have tried and failed. Disseminating general information doesn't attend to these categories' needs. We had a health education campaign in 2011 and then again in 2012, but that did not stop our 3% increase in smoking prevalence that we saw in Saudi Arabia. That brings me to my next question, which is, where should we put the money? The ministry's smoking cessation clinics are not properly equipped to handle the number of smokers seeking them. So this year alone, we had a 116% increase in people calling the 937 hotline, and smokers particularly calling the 937 hotline. Qualitative interviews with clinic administrators show us that there's a shortage in funds and employees. And currently, we have 55 clinics across the kingdom that are variously distributed among the administrative regions. In our latest national survey, we found that the highest rates of smoking are in Tabuk region, which has 32%. It's the place that has only one clinic, smoking cessation clinic, serving a population of 800,000 people. The WHO, World Health Organization, states that the most effective way to stop or combat smoking is taxation. And this is what the ministry has done. It has approved it in 2016, and we're looking forward to its implementation next month. As the tobacco prices will double, smokers will have to pay 24 riyals instead of 12 riyals per pack. This effort aims to push smokers to quit, but what will happen when they're seeking the help? Their providers or the hotline 937 will refer them to the ministry's smoking cessation clinics. There is a gap between the number of clinics and their services and the number of smokers seeking them and those that will seek them. Another reason why the funds should be given to the clinics is because smoking cessation, evidence-based smoking cessation is complex. As we all know, the Ministry of Health uses the British Medical Journal for its evidence-based practice. BMJ lays out a stepwise approach to smoking cessation that includes advice, counseling, motivational interviewing, and medication and nicotine replacement therapy. As you can see, relaying information is a very small part of this process. The key thing about it is to give individually tailored information. Supporting the clinics will support this approach. As for those at risk but not yet smoking, information about smoking is important. For that, the ministry and other reliable entities provide information that's in print and online. In closing, I can see us all together in 2030 celebrating our success in significantly decreasing the rates of smoking in Saudi Arabia. I ask you to reallocate the funds from the anti-smoking health education campaign to our existing smoking cessation clinics. Knowing that smoking is bad for you does not stop it, but having a comprehensive, individualized approach in a clinic does. I firmly believe that the decision to reallocate funds will be an efficient one. Thank you.
Thank you. You did a great, third time's a charm. Really nice job. You should be very proud of yourself. You did a really, really nice job. It was convincing. You had the best energy you've had all semester. You've just had great energy, enthusiasm, investment. You were one with the speech. You did a really just a rock solid job. It voice was crystal clear. I thought the range was perfect. The rate of speaking, it was just absolutely spot on, really. Just a really an excellent performance. You should be very, very proud of yourself. Content-wise, editorially, I thought you did a great job of establishing, you followed all the Monroe guidelines perfectly. As I said earlier, I thought that was terrific. I'm here to join my voice with yours, and that's great stuff. As I said in my first persuasive lecture, always finding that commonality with the enemy, and that's it, right? Even if people have it, even if some of the ministers have a different approach, they're not saying, hey,